On this episode of Team Building Saves the World.
So, if 2 years ago the hottest thing on the market was financial wellness and financial education, I think this year it's probably going to be something like hybrid engagement solutions. So things like team bonding, it's going to be Thriver, like all the like, how do I keep teams that are dispersed engaged? And I think that's the way the universe should be going, to be fair. So I'm down with that fad.
On a serious note, though, to interrupt you, Alexa, I think this year is the year also of mental health.
Yes,
and everything surrounding it, right? So that could be mindfulness meditation for people, or it could be the other side of it. I need a mental health a counselor now, and everything that cascades with it. So there's just so many issues with that it's huge.
Yeah, and we just partnered with BetterHelp on some of our shows, who we're really excited to work with. There's actually been this really fascinating trend, Rich, that's fun to see over the last couple of years, of really large consumer brands getting involved in the employer space. And there's lots of reasons I think that is, and I think it's actually a really positive trend for a lot of reasons. But there are some really cool opportunities for employers to bring again, sort of thoughtful solutions and inexpensive solutions to their teams that give them a lot of power as an employer from a brand perspective. So something like BetterHelp, which basically everybody's heard of, or Calm, all these guys have, they now have employer solutions. Uber for business, DoorDash at work. There's all these huge groups that have, the reason that's positive is not only is it bringing things like mental health to light, making it more accessible, and also showing, I think the really important thing about the mental health piece there is that you are, as an employer, showing your employees it is okay to access mental health services, which, there's long, I don't want my employer to know that I'm not okay, and you're not admitting that you're not okay by using the service. And that's why it's awesome, right? It's like my employer is telling me it's okay to take care of myself. But the trend, I think, is really positive because it allows this lifestyle creation, right? Which I sort of started this conversation with, which is it allows the employer to craft an experience to the employee in an inexpensive way, sort of with services they can access really easily that are built for good engagement, and to do that as an employer brand. And that is something that is like a total paradigm shift. I mean, we couldn't do that 5 years ago.
Hello, team. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of that video. If you'd like to hear more from that podcast, you can follow the link down in the doobly-doo below. Of course, follow us on all of our social media at Team Bond Podcast, and be sure to leave us a comment that I can read aloud on future episodes. And as always, if you liked that video, don't forget to click like and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, just shut up about it. Everything's going to be fine. See you next time, team.